This broadcast is now live. It's live! Or maybe it's not so live. Maybe it's great. Maybe it's not so great. Maybe it's everything else in the world, but I don't want to do anything about that because if I do that, what am I going to do? I have to get drunk. I'm not going to get drunk because if I get drunk, how can I have coffee? But am I having coffee? Why am I not having coffee? I have bananas. Am I have a banana right now? No, I have cork. Banana cork. Banana cork. I have a cork. I have a banana. I have an apple. That's the difference between an apple and an orange is something else because I'm not really sure what's going on here. And the world is so great. Look at the camera. The camera is great. The camera is good. Oh, Vixie. Oh, yes. You know, you want to do that because that's a really great video right now, but you can't do anything about that because why would you do that? You wouldn't do anything about it. It's not the plants. The plants. The plants are the problem. The plants are the problem, but not because the plants are the problem, but because everything else is going absolutely insane. You can't absolutely insane without going. And everything else is right because you can't really go anywhere else, and that's not going to be good for me because then my mind's like, what? I'm not really sure I don't want to go anymore because everything is great and I've got more coffee. Fuck, I spilled the coffee. Fuck, I spilled the coffee. Fuck, I spilled the coffee. I'm not really sure what to do anymore because if I wasn't doing anything, there's a bunch of pictures everywhere and else in the world and everything else in the world is going great, but hold on. Oh, Maria, but no. Look at the potato peel. You're not going to look at the potato peel. Look at the potato peel. I'm not sure. Look, Los Angeles Lakers, 24, 24. I'm not really sure what's going on anymore, but it's alright because I'm not really sure anymore. I'm not going to lose my mind. I'm not going to lose my mind. I'm going to flip my body pillow. The body pillow. Everyone loves the body pillow. But no one loves the body pillow because if it wasn't for the body pillow wouldn't be available because how can you use the body pillow like a little thing? You'd be like, hi, body, my friend, it returned to me. It left me. Why did you leave me? You returned to me again. Caw, I'm a pretty little birdie. Look at me flap my little wings. I am flapping for the great goodness of Shasta Cola. Shasta Cola. You must drink Shasta Cola. You must drink Shasta Cola. Because if you're not drinking Shasta Cola, how can you use Shasta Cola? And I found my bananas. Would you like to see the bananas? You're going to watch the bananas because you don't really have a choice in that because I'm losing my damn mind. Bananas. 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 Bananas! Oh wait, no, so that's how you do it. You're not really sure. So you're not really sure what the hell's going on in the world because yes. I found it. I am taking out the Frog King. Love me, and I shall love the world instead. It's like a little flippy, flippy, ha. And everything else in the world is like, what's going on? What's with the giant frog? Why is it on your head? I don't know the answers to any of these questions, but I do know one thing. Where's that body pillow? Ha 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 ha. I have done something great, wonderful, fine, fantastic. What have I done exactly? I don't know. Look at me, be a pretty bird. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. I don't know a thing because I could be a little bit, tiny bit high. But I'm not high. I know that's true. I don't know what the fuck to do. It's okay. I'll be right. Because when I drink some Sprite, hey, how are you? I don't really know. Don't I want to find a fat apple? I could drink an apple. I can drink an apple. Look at me now. Wait. Do I want to juggle 2 apples? I should juggle 2 apples. Look, I should juggle 2 apples and slowly turn around in circles. Because that is a thing I can do. I am Gavin Del Monte, the Frog King. Love me or leave me or love me some more. I don't know. I have apple nipples. Apple nipple, 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 apple nipple. Hi. 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 Boy, hello. I'm not going to do anything awkward with this because this stream is awkward. No. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll lick the apple. Shall I lick the apple? Shall I? Yes? Nod my frog hat if you think I should. I shall lick the apple. That was a horrible decision. But, you know what? Everything is right. I don't really know. This is my song. I don't really know. If I'm kind of stupid, don't blame me. You should blame me. This is my live stream. I don't really know. Oh, God. Aha! What's yonder? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a broken frog. We got the kind of frog that says, hey, fuck you. I am out of here. I am out of here. Hey. Ha ha! I am a sexy beast. Look at my frog pack. It kind of looks like it's fucking me in the back of the head. La 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 la. I don't really know what I'm gonna do except skin this apple like a potato. I have skinned this apple like a potato. There is something wrong. Really, really wrong. I don't know what the hell it is. This is a song. Darpa, darpa. Right, hold on. I should let the dogs. Ha ha! I'm gonna make this a new fashion thing for France. Be like, new from France, the frog pack. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Holy crap, that would hit me in the face. La 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 la. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not really sure what the hell to go. Hello, how are you? See the frog pack. My girlfriend is so proud of me right now. Is there any way I can make this even more stupid and imaginable? Because if there is, let me know. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit! Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. I am a pretty lizard. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. No. I just saw something. Tap, 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 tap. I need coffee. I need water. I need coffee water like I need a little water. Oh God, that's horrible. Why do I am only hyper as a man can be stupid. There's a person staring at me from across the street. Alright, good for him, good for that person. Unbeknownst to everyone else out there in internet land, this is a semi-regular thing. For I am Devil Del Monte, the Frog King, everyone worship me, blah blah blah, ribbit, 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 everything else is going great. I'm gonna lick a cork. Oh God, horrible. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah. Welcome to Frank's Frog Shack. We got all kinds of frogs here. We got living frogs, dead frogs, fried frogs, unfried frogs, frozen frogs that might be fried but might not be fried. We don't know. We just put them in the burger buns. And then they go fribbity frabbity frope. And people bite their little crunchy heads off. Sometimes they're still alive. Other times, you know, CEOs come down here from Frank's Frog Shack and they're like, hey, don't do that thing. You need to hit them on the head with a hammer. But not from the customers. We tried that last year. It didn't go so well. One of the burlier customers was like, hey, I brought my kid here, and we don't need to see that. We got enough frogs at home. And I'm thinking to myself, well, welcome to Frank's Frog Shack. We got all kinds of frogs. But not the living frogs. Although some of them might be living, they might just be hibernating when we like stab them in the back and twist just a little bit. They make a little ribbit sound. And then I'm like, great, what do we do now? I don't know. So we stand them up and we make them do a little dab. But sometimes their arms fall off because they're frozen. And we don't really know that better. We tried, but then at Frank's Frog Shack we believe in a hopping good time. You'll ribbit enjoy yourself. So why don't you stick your tongue right on out there and be like, hi, welcome Frank's Frog Shack. We got plenty of frogs to fry. Everything else is great. But don't you worry, here at Frank's Frog Shack, we are really amphibiously careening off a course of massive self-destruction. So, look at the pole up there. We got a pole. You want to see the pole? We're going to show you the pole. Yes, we are. The pole is great and amazing. We have a pole. I'm just going to show you the pole because the pole is ribbit. Fuck your soul! And everything else in the world. So it's going to be good. It's going to be great. Look at the pool. We have a pool. Isn't that a pool? Yeah, I think that's a pool. Yeah, that's a pool over there. It's all pool and pool and everything else in the world. Come on. Come on there, Frank's Frog Shack. We got giant frogs. Ribbit, ribbit, motherfucker. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. I'm Pickle Rick. No one knows what the hell's going on. We're in hell, purgatory. Every morning we send thousands of frozen Frank's frogs, Frank's specialty frogs, to enjoy a nice slightly icy death. And they're like, hey, we're alive. But we don't know that. We only think they're Frank's famously fresh frozen frogs. But it doesn't say whether they're alive or dead. It just says that they're frozen. How are we supposed to know if they're alive or if they're dead? We don't rightly know. We're Frank's Frog Shack. We're not fucking God. So we have this giant meat hammer. And sometimes we hit the frozen frogs with it just to make sure they're completely frozen and not slightly thawed. Because if they're slightly thawed, and we're like, hey, what are you doing over there? You shouldn't be doing that. But we do it anyway. Sometimes Ted, over there, he's like our giant sous chef. He takes the whole euphemism a bit too far. And it's like, hey, we got a live one here. Let's play Donkey Kong. So we run around a bunch of scaffolding, chasing a frog around with a meat hammer and a potato peeler, and we think to ourselves, first we're going to skin you, then we're going to beat you into the ground, like when Mario having an issue with some barrels being thrown down. There's by an angry gorilla. So then we go down to Frank's Frog Shack, and we're not like, hey people, what's going on? And then people are like, well, we like ourselves a bunch of frog legs, but sometimes the frogs are still attached to their legs, so we have to get like a knife, like, oh, I don't know, this kind of knife, and we're like, you hold on, little frog, and then we have to saw back and forth. But, you know what? The frogs, they don't mind. They were handicapped to begin with, so they've got two other hoppers that they can just drag themselves around, but they've got little bloody stumps, and we kind of let the little fellers go every once in a while. It's amazing. Frank's Frog Shack, we're family friendly, but the frogs really aren't, since, you know, we're kind of cutting off their legs at the knees. Because here at Frank's Frog Shack, we get all our frogs from the local zoo, the amphibious section, and yes, we are required by corporate to dress like fucking frogs all the time, wondering why am I dressed like the frog fucking prince in a goddamn ballet. This ain't Barishnikov, this ain't Pillow, you don't see me go la 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 la. So we have mandatory counseling sessions to weed out the weird people from the strange people, because the strange people, they do their work just fine, but it's the weird ones, the ones that take a little bit too long cutting off the legs of those fresh frozen frogs that might be a little bit thawed, you know. So every once in a while you start cutting into one, and they're like, and then people are like, great, what do we do now? So all of a sudden, you have a frog that's still fresh, and he ain't frozen, and he ain't dead, he's alive, and then you think to yourself, well, this is just great and fucking fantastic. Great, now I have to go to therapy 4 times a week just to weed out the nightmares of cutting a frog's legs off, and I think to myself, well, what the fuck else is gonna happen? So we here at Frank's Frog Shack are really kind of nice to the frogs in a humane way, because I was assigned this therapy body pillow, and it's supposed to help me relax and be nice and kind and everything else. And I just
I'd sleep with this thing at night sometimes. And sometimes there's a little squeak, so I have to punch it a few times. And I think to myself, this isn't a frog. This isn't a frog, but maybe it should be. But it's too big to be a frog. It's more like an anaconda. That's what it's like, an anaconda. You don't really know what it's like until you know what it's like. I kind of suffer from PTSD. Because one time a fresh frozen frog exploded in my face. I kind of have to wonder what kind of world we live in, where the lubrious subject of Frank's frog is fresh, and we're not sure where it goes. But we do know one thing. I no longer work at Frank's Frog Shack. No one does. Ribbit, ribbit, motherfucker. Ribbit, ribbit.